Hey boys, hope you guys are having a great summer. Just wanted to get some of this stuff out to you so that you guys would understand some of the stuff before we came together for our workouts in July and then camp too. So wanted you guys to understand as offensive linemen, tight end, running back, quarterback, whoever's watching this video right now. Um, when we're putting in new runs, okay, this is a brand new scheme. We've never done this type of run before. So all of our runs last year, if you guys remember, for the most part, we're double teaming or blocking down and we're pulling guys and we're kicking out and all that good stuff. So we're not doing that in this particular play. We're still going to run those same plays. We're just adding a new layer to your guys' evolution as linemen, as football players. And this is called zone blocking. So what zone blocking means is that we are going to, as linemen, we're going to figure out which two of us is going to block two of these guys. And between the two of us, or the three of us, or the four of us, or five or six, or whatever, we are going to, as we move on the fly, figure out how we zone these guys off to get to our correct guy so that the running back can read this and either go play side or have a small cutback or the big home run, which is kind of the full cutback run. Okay, so that's kind of what we're doing now. So let me show you guys this quickly. So this isn't new stuff, right? The Broncos are famous for this. If you guys know who Mike Shanahan is and Kyle Shanahan, they ran zone blocking forever, and they still run it today. So when you guys play high school football for Legacy or Holy Family or Horizon or wherever you guys are going to go, all of your coaches are going to run some kind of zone blocking, okay? This is outside zone, okay? We call it strong. We won't call this in the huddle because we're running it to the tight end. So this is what we're going to talk about initially. This year, we're going to run it zone weak. So we're going to run it away from the tight end. We're going to run zone out of just 5 linemen. We'll run zone out of double tight. We'll run zone out of 2 backs. We may run zone out of 3 backs. I don't know. But just so you guys understand conceptually what this play looks like when it's done correctly, okay? So watch these guys. This is zone strong, so it's going to the tight end. They're going to hand off to the running back. Quarterbacks, we're not going to be under center. We're going to be in shotgun. We're going to be in pistol. So you're going to be lined up. We're going to look just like this, except the quarterback's going to be here, and this will be a shotgun snap, okay? So all right, so take it back, right? So it's just a handoff to this running back, and this is not a play that is designed to go to any one hole, guys, okay? So even if we call 8 zone or 18 zone or 28 or 38, all that's telling the back is he is starting his read to the strong side. That's it. Depending on how the defense plays is going to dictate where he goes, okay? So as you can see right now, right, as soon as you guys start running to the sideline, what do all these guys start to do? Run to the sidelines, right? That's why that right there, if this guy would have done a better job, cutback is where you get the big plays, right? Everybody overruns it. We cut the defense in half. Our back puts his foot in the ground and goes straight up, and we score, right? The whole defense goes flying to the sidelines, right? And then we cut back behind it. So I just wanted you guys to see this done conceptually before we start talking about like rules and stuff, just so you kind of understand what it's going to look like, okay? So again, this is a run strong, okay? So here's the tight end, so it's going this direction, okay? So these guys, so this is the left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, right tackle, tight end, are all going to pick up the most dangerous of these guys, and we're going to talk about how we figure that out to block this correctly. And then this guy's job is to set up the play. And if we block it good on the front side, take it front side. If we don't block it so good on the front side, then we maybe need to bend it back here to the 6 hole, whatever. If we push by and block it great on the backside, we're going to cut back right through the middle of this defense, and a play that's called 8 zone is actually going to hit at about the 2 hole or the 0 hole. All these guys are going to run like crazy, so you'll see the whole screen, right? They started here, now they're here, okay? So it kind of still is the 8 hole, it's just moving, okay? So just pay attention, he cuts back, so right here, guys, he cuts back. If he puts, so here's kind of a key point for you backs, okay? This cut is not 3 steps, it's not 2 steps, it's 1 step, okay? So this foot hits the ground and you either go outside, you go here, one of these 3 holes, right? Outside the tight end, outside the tackle, or you're cutting back into this hole or this hole, okay? So you get 1 step to figure it out. He does 2 steps, right? 1, 2, see that? See how the hole's open here? This is the touchdown. Now what happens? This guy's there, right? Now it's not a touchdown anymore. Now he gets tackled, right? If he takes 1 cut, 1 step and cuts, it's a touchdown. 2 steps and cut, still a great play. 7, 8, 9, 10 yards, whatever, okay? So conceptually, guys, that's what we're doing, okay? We'll watch one more, then we'll watch a bunch of these at the end. All right, so don't let all this stuff with motion and all this stuff, you know, freak you guys out, okay? This is the tight end. This is the right tackle, right guard, center, left guard, left tackle, okay? The reason why he cuts it back here is because this tight end is getting his butt kicked, okay? He has a terrible angle. We're going to talk about that, right? Where this play should go is right here behind Tom Nalen and Ben Hamilton, 2 guys I played with, right? Here's Cooper Carlisle. They're blocking to this guy here. Should go right here. Tommy's blocking this guy. It should cut right in between these 2 linebackers and score, okay? All right. So let's talk about our rules and what we're going to do, okay? So here's what we're doing, guys. So we are zone blocking, which means we're going to combo block, right? Which means we're going to work as a team, right? So we're going to work as a team. Tight end, tackle, guard, center, right? Center, guard, tackle, guard. You guys understand? So we're going to work as a team to get all this stuff accomplished, all right? So what's going to happen is we're going to call 18 zone, right? Strong side, here's our tight end. 18 zone, so if you are a covered lineman, that means you're blocking the guy on you, okay? If it's an outside zone call, 18, that means we're going to take a bucket step and we're going to, aiming point is his outside shoulder, okay? So we're going to get this inside ear hole on his outside shoulder and we're driving him at this angle, okay? Off the ball, okay? We're not trying to like go around and reach him or any of that crap, okay? We're going to take an angle and we're going to go right at his outside and we're trying to drive him off the ball. He's not going to let us drive him off the ball. He's going to stretch, okay? So we're going to stretch, okay? Hopefully we get him reached out here and then the back sees it and goes outside, okay? That probably is not going to happen on a 9 technique and a tight end, okay? Even though we've got some great tight ends. So in this one, because you're the first covered lineman, you're man on, okay? First uncovered lineman. That means you're working with the first covered lineman to the play side. So if it's 18, the play side is to the right, that means you're working with the tackle, okay? So you guys are zone blocking these 2 guys, okay? So what that means is if he goes here and he goes here, you have him, okay? Same thing though, he comes inside, he goes outside, you have him, okay? The two of you are blocking the two of them, no matter where they go, okay? So they stretch, we stretch, okay? We stretch this guy together, double team this guy together off the ball until we get to his level, okay? So let me say that again. We are gonna double team this guy until this linebacker gets even with this down lineman's level, okay? So we are going to step outside shoulder, step, drive the inside. The two of us are driving him off the ball until he gets to the level. If he's inside, then the tackle comes off. If he flows over the top, right? Here, tackle, you're pushing the tight end off. We're zoning these two guys off, okay? So you two have these two. First covered lineman, first uncovered lineman, you guys are working together, okay? Next covered lineman is the right guard, right? You have a 3 technique, okay? Next uncovered lineman is the center, okay? So we're gonna call the center covered only on a 0 technique, okay? Or a shade to that side. So if we're running this way, he's covered. If we're running this way, he is not covered, okay? So centers, this is super important. He is a 0. He's on your head. You are covered. If he is shaded or in the gap or inside shade of the guard, you are not covered, okay? So I played right guard for a long time, okay? This is an extremely hard block when I'm going to get outside leverage on this guy and he cuts inside of me and makes a tackle in the backfield, okay? That is not good. We need the center right in this guy's hip pocket. You two have these two, okay? So, same thing, right? Now, the 4 of us have these 4 guys, right? So you're stepping outside leverage, okay? Inside ear hole on his outside shoulder pad. You're stepping for inside. The 2 of you guys are zoning this guy off until he gets to your level, okay? So this is really easy, guys. He comes inside, center has him, guard goes right through this guy up to here, okay? We're zoning here, boom, boom. The ball is probably gonna go right there, okay? If this guard reads this correctly, okay? So that's what we're doing on the front side, okay? Back side. So the back side is from the center this direction if we're running zone even, okay? This is the back side, okay? Back side, your job is to cut the defense in half, okay? These guys are zoning. We're still zoning back here, but just so you understand what you're doing, okay? You 2 guys have these 2 guys. Actually, you have these 3 guys, okay? Here's the problem, right? He is out leveraged by this guy, right? So is there a chance he's gonna go back here? No way, right? No way. He has this gap, okay? If he cuts back here and we're running the ball out here, let him go, all right? We don't care about him, okay? So here's what you're doing, front side, okay? Or back side, excuse me. You're taking an angle, bucket step, and you are cutting this guy off. So what that means is this backside shoulder comes underneath this guy's chin to his front side shoulder, and then you're gonna try to turn and wall him off, okay? That means we are gonna try to get in front of him, cut him off. If you beat him here, you win. If he beats you here, then you guys just fight like hell down the line of scrimmage, and hopefully the back sees that and comes behind you, okay? Tackle, you're doing something that's called a sift block, okay? So you have these 2 guys, you have these 3, and we'll talk about this. This kind of changes. If he gets in a 2-eye or something, this changes a little bit. But tackle, you have a tough job, right? You have to go like you're gonna block this guy while still feeling this guy, okay? They may run a stunt where he slants inside and he comes back door, right? Then you would have to go like on this route, you see him vacate, you're going to have to go back through this guy, right? Because now he has the B gap, he has the C gap, okay? So this is really easy, guys, when we break it down, okay? First covered lineman. So if you're the first lineman to the zone and you're covered, you have the man on you. Uncovered lineman, you're zoning with the first covered lineman to the first backer, okay? Next covered lineman, you're zoning with the uncovered lineman to this backer, okay? If you guys are all covered, then it's not a zone anymore, it's just a man blocking, right? So we're zoning these two to these two, these two to these two. Guard and tackle, you are zoning these two guys, okay? But because of the leverage that this guy has, he has to go. You have to go, okay? So we'll talk about all this from where they line up, how that determines our steps and all that good stuff, okay? So conceptually what's going to happen here, guys, is the quarterback's going to turn, hand it to the back. The back is reading the tight end. The tight end gets this block and reaches him. Bam, we are outside, we are gone, okay? The tight end is blocking this guy, really working, but he's stuck in the line of scrimmage. Tackle does an awesome job going through this guy and getting to the linebacker. This guy gets through, okay? And we're right here, okay? This back is going to run, see the tight end, and he is going to cut right here, okay? These guys play us really tough, right? He plays us tough, he plays us tough, he plays tough, he plays tough, and we're running this guy down the line of scrimmage, right? We are going to run, press the line of scrimmage, cut here, and this ball will come all the way backside, okay? So what I'm going to tell you is this guy and this guy. This is where we get the 5, 6, and 7 yard runs, okay? Our backside guys, this is where we score touchdowns on this play, okay? You run him down the line, you get on his inside, this is gone, okay? They've got maybe one safety here, two safeties here, whatever, okay? We're not really blocking this guy, okay? And we'll talk about that in a minute. So this is what an outside zone play is, guys, okay? The 5 of us are blocking the 5 most dangerous of them is really how we boil it down, okay? So let me talk to you guys conceptually about this, okay? We aren't blocking this guy, right? We're not blocking this guy because if he ends up coming off Chance's butt, okay, and trying to make this tackle in the backfield, we are going to boot our quarterback outside here, okay? So what happens is if he bites this fake, what happens is we have one of these dudes coming across the middle here. We call boot. He rolls out, ding, 6, right? So he has to play this. He has to play the boot, okay? That makes this block and this block so important when they're rolling this way. He's out of the play. He's got the quarterback, right? Our back then, sorry, boot. Our back then cuts back. He's not there, okay? So now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 6, sorry, there's 6 of us. Sorry, I had a senior moment there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 on 6, quarterback blocks this guy with the boot fake, okay? So that is outside zone, guys. Here's the biggest coaching point, right? To the running back, okay? You cannot fiddle-faddle back here, okay? You can't do all this BS, spinning, whatever, right? You get one cut. That is it, okay? Not 2, okay? So you come out here, you read the tight end. Tight end blocks this guy, he reaches him, you're outside. Boom. I don't give a crap what the rest of these guys do, okay? He reaches this guy, he has good steps, outside shoulder, he has outside leverage, gone. See ya, okay? Let him run, that's a 5, 6, 7 yard, 10 yard run, okay? You run out here, and this tight end shoulders are turned the wrong direction, okay? You get one chance to put your foot in the ground right here and either go here or there, okay? If we're doing a good job here and here and here, this will wash and this back will go right there, okay? If these guys are playing this terribly and we just kick his butt, he comes up through here and this guy comes off on the back, then the ball will go right there, okay? If you're playing a good 3 technique and he lets this guy beat him and this guy beat him, chances are he will not be playing 3 technique ever again, okay? He'll probably come over and play with us. So just to give you guys a clue kind of how that all works, okay? So this is outside zone, guys, with a boot fake. This is huge for us this year. So last year, when we have teams where when we block down and we pull and all that crap, and they know that when we set a guy this way, we're running back this way, or we're running this guy this way, because that's all that happens, is we either run this way or we run counter back this way. Now that all changes, right? When he goes this direction now, we are running this direction. This back is lined up mid, so these defenses have to line up with the same amount of guys on this side and this side. Because if they don't, then we'll just run zone weak, right? 3 on 3. See ya. Okay. If they bring a safety down in the box, right? So they bring a safety down to help, right? What does that mean out here now? 1-on-1, right? See ya. So this opens up so much for us, guys. If the 6, 7, 8 of us can learn how to do this and we get really good at it, no one can stop us. Not Blitz, not Arvada, not Spillionaires, nobody. Okay? So, take a look at this. Got 20 minutes. Let's watch this really quick. Okay? Watch a couple of these quickly, then I'll let you guys go. Okay? So this is the Broncos versus Kansas City. Some of these are kind of weird because they've got like weird alignments and stuff. All right. So this is the tight end. I don't know what he's doing here. Let's get to a better one. This isn't a great one. All right. It looks like this is maybe a better. I don't know. They must have game planned that. Okay, here we go. All right, so he's got him, right? He's got him, right? Hold on. Come back here. All right, so Jeb's got this guy, right? Manned up. George, who's the right tackle here, he's stepping this way. He plays inside, then the two of them take him back to his depth, okay? But George has this guy, so these two have these two, right? This is Cooper and Tommy. They got this guy and this guy. First covered, right? First covered, first uncovered. You're teamed up, okay? You're teamed up, right? Ben Hamilton is on his own. He's got this huge behemoth all by himself. This is Matt Lepsis right here, right? He's watching this guy to fold, this guy to come inside, right? Okay, this is a perfect example of what I mean by a cutoff block. Watch Ben right here, right? So front side, we're going outside shoulders, we're pushing, we're running, we're getting to backers, right? Ben has this guy, right? Him and Matt have this guy and this guy, right? The two most dangerous of these three, right? So Ben knows there's no one inside this guy I need to block, so he's one-on-one. So he steps, he turns this guy. Look, his butt is right here. This ball should go right there, right now, okay? And it does eventually go there, and then Tom comes back and gets a great block. and then it breaks outside. Get a 25-yard run. Okay, pretty awesome. Okay, one more, then I'll let you guys go. Okay, a little bit different here, okay? So this guy's lined up kind of in the slot, which brings this guy here. We'll talk about that a little bit, but right here, okay? So here's the end. Here's the guy we're blocking, right? So first uncovered, you got him, right? You two are working these two, okay? Center guard, working here, right? He is soloed, right? He's not working anybody. If this guy creeps back into the box, right, then these two guys know they got to work up to this guy, but there's no one in the box, right? He's out here covering this guy. This tackle now is working the most dangerous of these two guys in this gap, okay? You're stepping with this foot because the ball's going this way. Everybody's stepping with the left foot or right foot, whatever where we're going, okay? Stepping, and you're getting the two most, whoever's the most dangerous out of these two guys, okay? Yeah, George really screws that up. I don't know if this is game planned or what, but this is Rod Smith, I think. But so what should happen here is George should step this way. He should be manned on the big guy. Rod should get the little guy. I don't know. That was terrible. Yeah, that's a bad one to end on. Let's see if we can get a good one. Here we go. This is awesome. Let's do this one. This is perfect. All right. So now the ball's going to the right, okay? So first covered lineman, right? Man, okay? You two have these two. Boom, boom, okay? He plays inside. You got him. He plays outside. Tight end's got him, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? These two. 1, 2, 1, 2. So this combo is going to this stack, okay? 1, 2, blocking 1, 2. He is all alone. He's manned up. He has this guy. He has to get in front of him. Then Matt's got the most dangerous here, and he's kind of working upfield for anybody coming back. So linebacker fold, safety carry, whatever. Okay? So this is a good point, guys. So this is Matt Lepsis. He's an all-pro left tackle, okay? Watch him. This guy sneaks up on the ball, okay? He's sneaking up on the ball, so he's thinking this end is going inside, right? But they have this guy going out and him going inside. We have to get off on this, okay? Look at this. Guys, I mean, this is a touchdown. We got a guy coming to block him. If he cuts this back, it is gone. Well, that's great, too. He pushes it play side. All right. So the reason why he came back through this guy is he walked up in his gap, right? So then everything changes, okay? Let's go back here. Maybe we shouldn't have stopped on this. This will take me a few more minutes. So he's got him. They're zoning him, right? He comes up in the gap. He just determined the zone, right? Now, who's got who? 1, 2. Now, 1, 2, 3. Have 1, 2, 3. Okay? Easy. Good job, George. Cool. So that's it, guys. So I know that's a lot. If you have questions, you want to connect, whatever, let me know, okay? Have an awesome day, guys. Super excited about this year, okay?